Well, back here in the capital, more vaccinations taking place today, this time at one of the country's newest sites, the Atlantis Paradise Island Resort, essentially bringing the option of vaccine inoculation to employees' doorstep, with vaccine considered a key step to economic recovery and the resurgence of the tourism industry. An Atlantis executive sheds light on how this impacts employees. Cleopatra Murphy has the story.
Employees of the Atlantis Paradise Island Resort will not face repercussions if they choose not to get vaccinated against COVID-19. Human Resources Executive Director Denise Barnes, who took her own shot to the arm Friday morning, confirmed as much as health officials opened the latest vaccine site on property.
It is not mandated, okay? This is not compulsory. This is purely voluntary. If you want to do it, you do it. We make it a point. I mean, even right now, if people are being asked to return to work and they say, I'm not ready yet for whatever reason, that's not held against them because their safety is paramount to us.
Barnes says the property spends thousands of dollars on weekly COVID-19 rapid antigen tests for staff, but when it comes to if employees will have to pay for tests should they opt out of vaccinations for now, she says no final decision has been made.
We have not decided on that as yet. I mean, we don't want anything to be considered punitive. All right. I don't know yet if something will change. At this time, whatever we need to do, which means us paying for the rapid antigen test, we'll continue to do.
It, however, may not be a factor, as officials, she says, have tested the waters to see how employees feel about being vaccinated. Barnes says many are willing to do what it takes to get more guests back on property.
We have asked people periodically, because you may know that we do the rapid antigen testing quite often, weekly really with our employees, and they're really tired of this level of uncertainty, and so anything that we can do for them to go back to a sense of normalcy, they seem to be prepared to do.
One of those staffers, Vice President of Supply Chain Procurement Ivan James Jr., says initially he had reservations following various reports of blood clots, but ultimately, in the interest of the country, he opted for vaccination.
I think it's going to help the economy and help the flow of people and trade, and hopefully we get back to where we were a year and a half ago.
Another employee, Atlantis' Assistant Director for Health and Safety, Christina Bain, says she wants to keep her family and community safe. The former nurse says she educated herself and read up on all the side effects before deciding to take the AstraZeneca vaccine.
I'm doing it because my husband and my mom, they're not necessarily on board, and so I want to be the lead for them so that they can, by my example, consider getting the vaccine. I think I would have preferred the single dose, but I just want to get the vaccine, so I don't have a greater concern for one over the other.
On the first day of vaccination at the Atlantis Paradise Island Resort, more than 300 people were booked to take their shot of AstraZeneca. The bridge toll for those getting vaccinated has also been waived for those being inoculated at the property. Cleopatra Murphy, SAT&S Network News.